Hi again. So I just finished a review of a domain second. Hi again. Let's go to domain 3 for the bonus questions. Start and let's go. A marketing company with the large language models, the company wants to evaluate how the quality of the LLMs responds to question answering task changes with a small adjustment in the input. Oh. This is related to the semantic robustness of the company. Let's confirm. An insurance company is building an applications that will use the AI document classification by using the large language model. The company has a dataset of 1,000 documents with corresponding classifications. The classifications include insurance card, invoice, and more. The model must learn the classification tags and incorporate knowledge from the entire dataset. So, which solution will meet these requirements with the smallest prompt size? This may be fuel based on instruction based, and it is a fine tuning. Correct. A company has a language models and wants the model to break down the complex tasks into the series of steps and so its intermediate step. That is a chain of thoughts. It's a direct question. Okay, a company wants to Amazon Bedrock to build an internal chatbot applications that answer the implied question based on the internal command. The company wants to minimize the cost of development. This. Okay, use the final by the large language model, use the company data, use the continuous pre-training feature during the large language model, create the knowledge base of use the RAG. Okay, this is the base with the RAG. A law firm is using the Amazon Bedrock knowledge base as a retrieval augmented generations. Okay, the knowledge base contains the years of regulatory requirement. The law firm is a solution to research. I think this is not one, this is not lambda, this is the I ingest the metadata into the knowledge base and I retrieve the content only from documents that are tagged with the specific dates. Correct. Continue. A company wants to improve the performance of a foundation models on Amazon Bedrock. For the company has unlabeled clinical diagnosis data without personally identifiable information, PII. Okay. Which solution made this company wants to improve the performance of a foundation? Amazon Bedrock for the medical domain. It's called prompt engineering. Continue pre-training. I am going with this one. The company can perform the continue pre-training on the unlabeled clinical diagnosis data. The model can learn from the domain-specific data and improve the understanding in medical terminology as in hand record. This good one. A company wants a solution that supports the domain adaptations of ML models by providing the repository of the pre-trained models and algorithm for fine-tuning. Okay. I think this is not autopilot. I'm confused with this one, and let's go with the providing the repository, then registry. Oh, it's a C, right? Then C. Correct answer is a B. Jumpstart is a correct answer. Which AWS service is suitable to store the vector embedding and perform the semantic search? For this one, semantic search can be at vectors and open source search. Continue. A company wants to create the reusable prompt. To enable prompt reusable prompt template is the case. 10th, a data scientist is using the generative AI model to generate text. What is the purpose of setting the inference parameters such as responsible length and stop sequence? Oh my god, to control the output generations by the model. This might fine tuning the model parameter. This is also good, but to specify the input data, no. To set the parameter text inference. I think this is the one. Let's see. Continue. That's correct. You can use the inference parameters such as the responsible length and stop the sequence to control the output that is generated by the model during the inference. Response that limits the maximum length of the generated text. Stop sequences instruction that model when the stop generate task. Continue. A company provided following prompts to its LLM. The acting in the movie was really bad. Negative sentiment. The movie had a lot of good action. Positive sentiment. This movie was okay. Neutral. What is this? This is the plan. What a terrible play. Which prompting technique does this describe? Oh my god. Yes, of course. Few shot. Oh, I need to see this one also. Okay. Few shot prompt engineering is a prompting technique where you provide the few examples of a target task, then you ask the LLM perform the same task on the input. The prompt in the scenario provide the few examples. Okay. Do you want to go to tree? So you can learn from here also. Okay. Zero shot prompt engineering is a prompting technique where you explicitly provide the details about the input tags and the expected output. The prompt in the scenario provides a few examples in the ask the LLM produce this. The tree of thoughts is a prompting technique that involves the generation of the chain of thoughts method. The model must solve the task as a series of thoughts, and each thought can be chain of thoughts. Therefore, the scenario does not describe the tree of thoughts. Chain of thoughts is like chain of thoughts, prompting the technique that involves the breakdown of computation in smaller tasks. Chain of thoughts. Okay, a data scientist is using the diffusion model to generate the image from the text from the data. Scientists notice that generated images are often blurry and context unwanted, which prompting techniques can remove the directly negative prompting. This can remove. Okay, continue. A company needs to train the foundation models on the business data. Okay, data size is 1 GB. The trains and evaluation should not take more than 3 weeks. Oh my god. Okay, this is instruction based fine tuning, right? No. Domain adaptations, I think. Okay, this is a fine tuning. I think domain, right, is the foundation. Okay, I'm not sure. Let's see. Correct. Generative AI specialist is performing the prompt engineering. The generative AI specialist provides the prompt on the desired output without example. Zero shot. A company wants to evaluate the quality of machine generated summarized text against the reference text, which will be this. When you need a summary of this something machine learning, this is the rocks. Continue. Oh, that's good. Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. And we'll see in another domain.